Hey everybody, it's George here from GJJ Games, and I just thought I would do an unboxing of some stuff that I got from the Game Crafter. I ordered a copy of Rolling Seas, my newest version of it, version 2. It has some changes. I also ordered a copy of all the expansions and a little game from Grey Gnome Games. So let's see what's in the box. First, in here, we've got a copy of Rolling Seas. This is the latest edition with my latest updates and changes. I also have 2 map packs. So this is map pack 2, this is map pack 1. And I have the crew members expansion. That also comes with a new custom map. And then finally in the box, we've got a copy of Gate from Grey Gnome Games, Jason Glover. He's got a number of really awesome games on the Game Crafter, so go ahead and check those out. Let's see. Let's start by opening up Rolling Seas. See what's in here. I'll go ahead and show you everything. Get the plastic off. I'll tell you, it's nice to get a game that you've been working hard on, get it from the Game Crafter, and have it in a nice, solid box, and have it feel like something real, rather than cards that I've been printing on my home printer and prototyping. So we've got a nice, thick box. More packing paper, so everything is packed up nice so that it stays nice during shipping. Okay, we've got a bunch of cards. We've got some pencils and dice. Got the compass tokens. And we've got the ledger pad, and underneath that is the map pad. And some more paper. And we've got the Explorer card, or the dice map, and nice rule book. So this second edition I have dedicated to my mother. She passed away last January, right before or right after I put out the first edition. So with the second edition, I wanted to make a dedication to her. So we've got a nice updated rule book with all the updates for the new components in there. And then the bottom of the box. So my dogs are barking and having fun. So the puppies were getting loud. But anyway, here is the box. Got the back of it. And on the sides, I've got some advertisements for some of my other games that I have available on the Game Crafter. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and pick those up. And there's the back of the box. And let's take a look at some of the components here. So let's look at the cards. So we've got 60 cards. It includes a few of these compass cards that will go along with these compass tokens to help you calculate your movement. There we go. We've got some reference cards. So these are double-sided now, whereas in the first edition, reference was just one side and the compass was on the other side. And then we've got a whole bunch of adventure cards. So let's sort those out real quick. Okay. So here's the adventure cards. These are the cards that will make up your deck for deciding what adventures you're going to have throughout your voyage. So we've got some new pirates. So pirates come out like rocks. You pass your map when they come out, and somebody else draws them on the map for you. They come out in one of the 4 quadrants on the map. Let's see if I can hold this so you can see where those come out. So northwest, southwest, northeast, southeast quadrants. We've also got a bunch of currents and rocks and storms, and we've got some sea monsters. And then the other new type of card that we have are the smooth sailing cards. So in the first version, when you'd roll doubles on the direction dice, a new adventure would come out. In this version, you draw an adventure card at the beginning of every turn, and some of them are smooth sailing cards, some of them are adventures, and if smooth sailing happens, then you don't add anything new to your map, but if an adventure comes out, then you add that to your map. So we've got 60 cards here. Actually, this is 48, I believe. So there should be, yeah, they're about half and half. There's you make a deck of 30 cards, so 15 and 15, or 12 and 18, however you want to mix it up between the smooth sailing cards and the adventure cards. And then these are the compass cards I showed, and the reference cards. So let's take a look at the tokens. Hi, Andrew. What?
I want set on those. Yeah.
There's not enough room on my lap right now. So here are the compass tokens, and they will go on your card, and that will help you calculate the cost of movement as you're sailing your ship around the map, depending on the wind direction. And these are the laser cut tokens from the Game Crafter, so they're going to have a little soot on them, but you just wipe them off, and they will be good as new. So they'll be good to go. So it just takes a second, and you can probably punch them all out and wipe them all off at once. But yeah, we've got 6 of those, and as I mentioned, 6 pencils. There's enough components in here for 6 players, although the game can play as many as you want. The compass card and stuff, that's used just for calculation while you're sailing, so you don't need it once you've figured out how to calculate sailing and stuff, so you can play with as many players as you want. And we've got 3 direction dice. We've got an exploration die, 6 pencils. That you can just add more pencils for more players. What, Andrew?
I want to play this too.
Oh, I know you want to play this too, and I'll play it with you someday.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just showing it off. So here is the dice mat that has your values for exploration and for the wind direction. So this has been updated a little bit to make the icons a little bit easier to read, hopefully. So, I'll tell the dogs to be quiet. Okay, thank you. Okay, and then in here we have the ledger. So ledger has been updated a little bit to include spot for pirates. It's also got a little bit changed bonuses at the end of the gold and provisions rows. So found that made it a little more balanced. And then in the new version, we have pre-generated maps. So they're double-sided, so the maps are different on the front and the back. So you can have slightly different adventures. They're similar in the base game, but let's move on to the map packs, and I'll show you some of the cool new maps that you can play with. Watch out, kiddo. So here is Map Pack 1, and Map Pack 1 comes with comes with the island cards that were part of the version 1 base game. But in order to simplify setup and getting right into the game, the island cards got pulled out and are now kind of a little mini expansion that comes with Map Pack 1. So you've got your 6 islands that you can draw on a blank map. So you initialize the map by adding islands. So you have a different map every single game. And then we've got 3 rules cards for the islands. So they are the same front and back. It takes 3 cards for the instructions. So. And that explains how to set up your map using those islands. And it also comes with 8 new adventure cards. So we've got 2 more monsters, rocks, storms, and currents. So this comes with storms like sea fog and the hailstones. So we got a ghost ship for our monster, or Ikoturso, which is a Japanese, I think that was Japanese. Or that might have been Scandinavian. I'm not sure. Can't quite remember. But from folklore. A couple new rocks that you can encounter as well. And 2 new currents. So the storms and the monsters are completely new orientations of the spaces. The currents and the rocks, since they are only 2 squares each, there was limited to how many different configurations I can do. So the rock, one of them is new, one of them is an existing layout, but they come out in different spots on the map. So that's all new. So let's look at the new maps. So of course we have the blank map for the islands expansion, but on the other side we have this map that has a couple of islands with a big wide open ocean in the middle there. And then we also have, oh, the dogs are ringing to go out. Can you let them out? Thank you. Okay, we've also got this one. That's the river. So it's just one channel of water that zigzags back and forth. And then on this side, we've got kind of a large continent in the middle that divides the water between the east and the west. And then we have this one. So we got a number of big islands on this map. And on the other side, we've got kind of these fjords and peninsulas that you can sail around. And then to go with the map pack, a bunch more ledgers. And let's take a look at Map Pack 2. So Map Pack 2 comes with 18 more adventures. So it comes with 2 new pirates and 3 more each of the monsters, storms, rocks, and coasts, or currents. So there are four of each, right? Yes, 4 of each and 2 new pirates. So it comes with the Sea Hag and Black Barney. So, and they come out on the east or west coast. Okay. And let's take a look at the new maps. So in Map Pack 2, this one has a whole bunch of tiny little islands. But in Map Pack 2, you'll notice that some of the spots on the islands have little icons, so you can get bonuses if you explore at those spots. What, Andy?
I have just fox and dog.
Oh, wow, that's pretty silly.
What?
Okay, not right now. I'm doing the video. Yes, family is fun. So he's my gamer. He was my most popular gaming partner in 2020. So we played a lot of games together last year. Anyway, so if you explore at those areas, you can gain an extra provision, extra gold, or extra story point. So that might kind of help you, drive you to explore in different areas. So on the opposite map, we have the islands kind of all clustered in the middle for village clusters. Yep. Let's see, the next map, we've got this one that kind of has a big continent going across the top and divides into kind of a north and south. And on this side, we've got these islands. Actually, I think, yeah, they're flipping them this way, I guess. So we've got the islands that are kind of like these channels that run between these kind of rectangular shaped islands. And then the last set of maps, we've got this kind of ring islands on one side, and on the other side, we've got these kind of diagonal islands that kind of run your channels northeast, southwest, northwest, north, southeast, and then of course another pad of ledgers. Okay, so that is map pack 2, and finally we've got the crew members expansion. So we've got this in shrink wrap. So you get crew members get their nice little tuck box. Okay, and we've got a couple of rules cards for the crew members. Okay, 2, 3, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so there's the rules cards for the crew members. So it tells you how to use them. And the way these work is it gives you an extra thing to do when you're visiting port. So you lay out 5 crew members, and after you have told your story, upgraded your ship, and resupplied, then you head to the local tavern, and you can hire crew members that are there. And they give you special abilities throughout the game. So, like, here's the deckhand, and he will add a +1 movement point to your ship. So you can hire him for 1 gold, and he's worth 1 point at the end of the game as well. So we've got 2 of every character in here, except for the deckhand. There are 5 deckhands. So we've got the cannoneer. So he'll, if you spend 1 additional provision when entering a sea monster space, you'll earn 3 story points instead of 2, and he costs 2 gold. So I'll just kind of show you a few of these real quick. We've got a bounty hunter, costs provision and a gold, and when attacking pirates, you can spend 1 provision instead of 3, but you only earn 1 gold. We've got a pirate deserter, cabin boy, the first mate, the navigator, the lookout, archaeologist, noble, treasure hunter, the bard, the thespian, the naturalist, the geologist, the daredevil, and then we're back to the deckhand. Oh, here's one that we haven't seen. The cook, I don't think he was in the last one. Yeah. Navigator the Hauler. So the hauler's kind of cool. He costs 2 provisions to hire, and then when you have him on your crew, you can spend a gold and a movement point to portage onto a land or rock space when sailing, ignoring the wind direction. But you can't stop on land. There's the survivalist, merchant, the scout, who lets you explore up to 2 spaces away. So you could explore twice from the same spot on land, actually potentially 3 times. Let's see, we've got the Storm Chaser. So the Storm Chaser, when you hire him, lets you, anytime you draw an adventure on your map, you can draw it as a storm. So there's something like that for every one of the different types of adventures. There's a meteorologist. I think that's all of them now. Yep. So some of them, you see, have a fist up in the top. So at the end of the round, after you refill the tavern, if any have been purchased or hired, if there are more fists, so 3 or 4 characters have fists, then a tavern brawl breaks out, and you clear everybody out and populate it with new characters. So that is the crew members expansion. Put those back in the box. Keep those nice and neat and separate. So the back of the cards in the front of the box is the Thirsty Sailor Tavern. And there's the back of the box. And then the crew members expansion also comes with a new map. So we've got this one with this huge continent with a river going up the middle. And this one has special exploration places too. And then the other map that comes with it is this kind of island in the middle. It's like Manhattan. It's a metropolis. So all the city spots are right close together. And so from each one of these little inlets, you can hit 3 cities from one space. So I thought that would make it kind of interesting. You'd have to keep returning to the same space to visit all those cities if you want to keep increasing your story. So anyway, that is all the stuff that is available for Rolling Seas on the Game Crafter. So I think I like the game a lot. It's one of my favorite games to play. I know I'm biased, but I really enjoy it, and I hope other people do too. And when I ordered that, I also picked up a copy of The Gate from Grey Gnome Games by Jason Glover. So let's pop this open and see what's in here. So he does all the artwork himself. He's got a lot of pretty cool games. So this is a solo game, and this tin is really packed. So we've got a bunch of little gems, got some dice, got a silver cube, so a bunch of red gems, 12mm red dice. Got a bunch of cards here. So let's take a look at these. So got a whole bunch of different cards. Okay. And at the bottom, we've got a number of other cards, including what look like rules cards and reference cards. So, and these cards are laid out, and you can adjust the difficulty of the game by which side of the cards you play with. Either the daytime easy side, I guess that's night, it's got a moon, or this red side with the I'm assuming that's a son, so the daytime is hard, the nighttime is easier. So lots of rule cards. Looks like some reference cards, a little thing. So this is a single player game, I believe, so I am looking forward to getting this to the table and playing it. Okay. Looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, well, thank you for watching my unboxing. What do we have here?
Now we can press one of these.
Here. I'll show you who was barking. So this is Mars. Say hi, Mars. Yeah, he's our puppy. He's, how old are you now? About 16 weeks, 15 weeks, something like that. So, yeah, he's a little over 3 months. We got him the day before Christmas, and then we got his adopted sister over here. Gracie, we got her the day after Christmas. So Mars the day before Christmas, the Gracie the day after Christmas. We didn't expect to get 2 puppies in the house, but we do have 2 puppies, and as you heard earlier, they tire each other out. They chase each other, and it's been exhausting having 2 puppies in the house, but I think would have been just as exhausting having just 1. But okay, say hi, Gracie. Say hi. Okay, she wants to go chase Mars. Okay, well, I think that is it. Let me hold that. That'll turn the video off. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Press that button.